Hello, everybody, and good evening. I'm meteorologist Hutch Johnson joining you, and we are going to talk about a chance of an aurora tonight and where we may see rain and maybe a couple of flakes of snow in the overnight as well. Also, some late week rain coming our way. Details in this update right now. My friends at Robert Gibb & Sons want to thank first responders by letting you know you can receive up to $400 off the installation of a new system. Please call Robert Gibb & Sons today for more details on this offer. All right. Thanks so very much for watching Hutch's Weather and trusting me with your weather information. Let's get right down to the hour-by-hour forecast, and we'll talk about some of these other fun factors. Cold front making its way through parts of the western North Dakota area with north winds, cold north winds at that. We'll have a chance for a shower, rumble of thunder out there as we go through the late evening hours. But look at this low pressure center right here. That's the bullseye right near Winnipeg. And as it works its way through, we'll have some of this moisture skirting along the border. So the best chance of any rain at all really is going to be focused up to the north. Now, as we go through the overnight period here, let me scoot this over just a pinch. All right, some snow showers in the Brandon area as we go down in towards you folks up in Walhalla and the Langdon area, a chance for a couple of flakes mixing in out there. Elsewhere, mostly clear skies. And then as this low pressure system whirls its way through, we'll have gusty winds. They'll be northerly here in Winnipeg, but shifting to more northwesterly in our area. As we go towards morning, could have some mixed precipitation along the border. Who might get it? Let's take a real close look here. So if you're in Langdon, Cavalier, Hallock, rain more likely, but a few may see some flakes, mainly on the far west side of this system as it works its way through. And that's your morning forecast. The rest of us, breezy north winds in the morning, but then by the latter part of the day, you'll see these isobars relax, wind goes dead, and it looks like a pretty decent day. Next system comes on Thursday. Look at this. Chance of heavy rain, not Chevy Hain. At any rate, we do have some showers out there in South Dakota that will skirt closer to our southern counties as we go into the afternoon and evening hours, and that's your forecast the way it looks now. So Thursday evening, showers of rain, mainly in our southern counties and particularly along the South Dakota border into southern Minnesota. All right, I do want to point out that we do have a chance for some raindrops out there, and there is a chance of seeing it. Now, here's a look at this, where you want to go. Get away from northern lights. I like to go north of the city, even by a few miles, to get away from the light pollution. Look low on the northern horizon. The best chance will be in the early overnight hours, say between about 10 o'clock at night and midnight. After that, the numbers go down, and it's not a guarantee, but certainly the possibility is there at seeing those northern lights tonight. Now, taking a look at the late day cloud loop, though, we can see there's been clouds skirting along the northern border here, and these lumpy, bumpy rows of clouds here, illustrating some bumpy rides in the atmosphere out there as we look down along the South Dakota border. So there will be a chance, and a few of us getting a chance to see those northern lights tonight. And if you go out, here's what you can expect temperature-wise in your forecast as Pedro continues to sing. Gustier north winds and northwesterly winds in northern Minnesota. Temperatures around 40 degrees, 35 in Fargo, and down below freezing in the blue counties here, where the skies will be a little clearer in the overnight hours, and those north winds usher in some colder air. 58 Fargo in the afternoon. We'll be closer to 65 degrees as we go down in towards parts of southern Minnesota and the Twin Cities, near 70 degrees. A little bit cooler from Bemidji north in towards that Hallock area. I'm talking low to mid 40s for you folks there. Wind will be generally 10 miles per hour. The strongest wind in the afternoon hours will be in northern Minnesota. Most of us should see quieter wind conditions. Planning forecast. Okay, I mentioned cooler weather as we go through Wednesday, but dry for most. And then as we go into Thursday, there's our chance of late showers heading into the late day, mainly in our southern counties. Again, cooler 50s. Then the warming trend takes hold. 60s to low 70s as we go through Friday and the weekend. The weekend will introduce a chance of some spotty thunder at first on Saturday. Sunday, maybe a few scattered thunderstorms, meaning a few more of us will see storms. Likewise, a few more of us may see storms heading into your Monday. And as we glide over and look at Tuesday, some northerly winds will cool things off a bit the way it looks now, with a chance at some morning sprinkles, but those clear out with that sunshine taking over the rest of the day. And that's the way it looks right now. Tomorrow, something fun is happening for Hutch. My friends at Gate City Bank have a 2-day event going on the 23rd and 24th, and I can't wait to spread the sunshine tomorrow. Would you stop by and say hi? Between 1 and 3, I will be at the Gate City Bank location at Village West. You know, the one across from the mall. Swing by, say hi, and to find out more information about exactly what the excitement is and this whole ordeal? Well, you can go to gatecity.bank/100 to find a location closer to you if you're not able to swing by and say hi to me. But otherwise, I hope to see you tomorrow at Gate City Bank over by the mall location. All right, that's a look at your forecast. Thanks so much for visiting hutchesweather.com anytime, anywhere for the latest in your weather. And I really appreciate all of you who have clicked the follow button to follow Hutch's Weather and hutchesweather.com.